Hi, hello beautiful souls. Thank you for joining me today. Today is the 1st of February and I'm here today sharing with you the Ascension symptoms we are currently experiencing and what we will be experiencing in February. Also today it's the spiritual guidance, and then I want to remind you that on the Awakening Support community platform is the energy update until the 17th of February. And in the energy update, you will also find energetically aligned themes to reflect on that will help you with your journey over the next few weeks. So I'm Carmen Delport, multidimensional healer, spiritual therapist, here to support you on your awakening journey. So the Ascension symptoms is a very interesting one we are in at the moment. As you all know, we've had so many powerful energies. You just look around the planet Earth and you see all the flooding, the big wildfires, the earthquakes, so much happening, big storms happening. And that is the Earth's Ascension symptoms. And just as we can note that is playing out inside of us. And here under this powerful full moon and these energies of this full moon, we will be feeling for the next 10 days, I am hearing. So the Ascension symptoms, we have the physical Ascension symptoms and the emotional ones, which is a very strong one at the moment, is the emotional ones. And then the mental shifts that is happening because of these powerful energies that's flowing through us from above and below. Okay? So I have to point out that many are going through spiritual awakening shifts at the moment. And what that means is you're moving to the next level of your awakening process. And many are new to this. So we've got quite a few new people that's waking up and they're starting this journey with us. So all of us will be feeling different Ascension symptoms, because Ascension symptoms are always where you are on your journey. So the ones I'm going to be talking about today is for everyone, right? So if you don't have some of them, that's absolutely fine. Maybe you will have them in 2 weeks' time, or maybe we don't know, okay? Maybe in a year's time. We don't know how the energies are going to play out with these Ascension symptoms. So the emotional symptoms that's coming through at the moment is it's very tender energies. It is because we are releasing the past. There is tenderness there, there's grief there, there's sadness there. Okay, there can also be anger. There can be, you can also be feeling confused by it. Because sometimes the emotions can be so overwhelming, you are like, what? Where is it coming from? And when it is so overwhelming, it just means that maybe there's something there in that chapter that you need to really close, like pay attention to what needs closing. Or remember, we are all part of the collective energy as well. So if you feel very emotional and it is not yours, then it is a collective energy, right? Or it's not all yours, I should say. So you can be feeling very tired at moments, but also extremely energized at moments, right? Sleep is another interesting one. Waking up in the middle of the night, feeling wide awake, is a sign that you need to connect with your team in spirit, connect with your soul, or there's something that you need to just reflect on. Honor that nighttime space. And then equally, we have nights we sleep 10, 12 hours, which is beautiful. And another theme at the moment is this midday nap, feeling you need a nap, not midday, somewhere like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you feel like you need a nap, which is brand new. We are receiving all these energies and the body needs more rest. So you can be feeling this slow down. Honor that if you can have a nap, or maybe you can just sit in meditation or in nature for a few minutes just to honor that slowing down that needs to happen. So we have these heightened senses at the moment. This has been happening for a while. And what I'm seeing at the moment is this increase in vision, and I'm hearing this from all my clients almost, is this increase in vision, like things just look brighter, things just look amplified, more alive, right? That is energetic upgrades. The same with your hearing. You can be hearing sounds that you think, oh, those are new. They've just always been there. You just couldn't hear them before. As your vibration is rising, you will be able to hear different frequencies, different sounds that you were just not able to tune into and hear before. So you can be very sensitive to sounds. You can be very sensitive in crowds as well. You can also feel at moments out of the blue disorientated, like, where am I? What's happening? It's almost like you were taken from one place to a different place. And it will just take you a couple of minutes to just recenter and be back in your center, the present here and now. And that is just as we are moving through these energetic timelines and we're receiving new information and we're integrating as well what we are leaving behind or what we've experienced in what we are leaving behind. So we're going through a lot here. Body aches and pains, shoulder pain, neck pain, hip pain, knee pain, toe pain. These are all Ascension symptoms, okay? Now, if you are struggling with a chronic pain or discomfort, don't just say, oh, it is Ascension symptom. If it persists, I would say for longer than a week, then do have it checked out, right? But Ascension symptoms like body aches and pains can be for months. Okay, these body aches and pains is what we are working through, right? The ascension energies is waking us up to what we need to focus, what needs our attention from our past, or maybe even the future, but mainly from the past. So that's where that comes from. Okay, we can also feel like your nervous system is very active, like you're being plugged into a socket, and you can just feel this low background humming of your nervous system, especially down the back. People become very aware of, but also in the hands and feet, you can feel this energy moving, right? It's like you're being it's like you're literally inside an energetic bubble that your body is responding to, like a buzzing, right? Vivid dreams, yes. At the moment, our dreams are very, very vivid. So really pay attention to your dreams, as your dreams are carrying messages, but your dreams are also part of the healing journey. So your dreams are working through unresolved events, patterns, relationships, and these can carry messages for you that may be of something you haven't realized before, or just the wisdom from what you've experienced. Okay, so really pay attention to your dreams and write them down. There is this need in many, not everyone, but there is this really deep need to be with people that are true, that are authentic, that are not playing games, that are not wearing masks. And it's becoming easier for us to just see these masks, and we just don't want to be around it anymore. We don't want to be around people that are in the drama, in the 3D drama, or in their own drama, or just completely unaware. That is a big theme at the moment. So yes, the blurry vision is also a big one. Blurry vision, where your vision becomes blurry, is almost like your third eye is adjusting to new possibilities of what it's seeing. And as it's opening up more and more and more, or your clairs, as they are coming more on board, your eyes can become blurry for your clairs to be developed. Okay, but what I've also seen is the blurred vision is also a sign for us to slow down and to connect with our team in spirit, so we can receive the guidance that we need for right now. So those are the, let me just ask if it's all of the Ascension symptoms that we've got here. The voice. They say your voice might be changing, and that's part of the journey. As we are awakening to more of ourselves, more aspects of ourselves, the voice is responding to that, and your voice change. Okay? Equally, what they're saying about the voice is also changing when you are realizing and contemplating that which needs to leave your life, that you are still hanging on to, scared to let go of. The voice changes as well. So voice changes, also another Ascension symptom that's coming through. Yeah. Thank you. So I want to remind you of my new spiritual awakening. This is a supportive community I've created to be there with you, guide you through your journey, all of us guiding and supporting each other. There are guided meditations, live transmissions, there are questions, live Q&As with me, there are live events with me, healing events, and there's transmissions, and there is also very important questions to reflect and to help you, and for us as a community to talk about together, to be together. The next up here is the spiritual guidance now, coming from my team in spirit. On YouTube, you're only receiving part of the guidance. The full guidance for the next 2 weeks is on the Awakening Support platform. The full video will be on there. So if you want all the guidance for the next 2 weeks, which brings us to the middle of February, just before the big solar eclipse we are having on the 17th, then please do head over there to the Awakening Support community. The link will be below in the description of this video on YouTube. Okay? And if you're watching anywhere else, there will be a link. Also on my Awakening Support community is a meditation coming out tomorrow on Monday, the 2nd of February, that will support you in this extremely chaotic energies we are going to go through in February. It's a beautiful healing meditation that can center you, that can where you can receive healing. So head over there for that meditation as well. That's going to be a beautiful meditation that's coming through. Okay, very healing. So the spiritual guidance for the first 2 weeks of February 2026. Here we go. First spiritual guidance for the year. For February, goodness, I lost January completely. What happened to it? Now is the time to put an end to what is no longer working for you. This can be a relationship. This can be a work. This can be a project. This can be a way of thinking. You know what it is, because these energies we are in right now is showing you. Okay? Now is your opportunity in these energies to get a better perspective on the lessons, the wisdom, the growth from this journey that's coming to an end. So don't be enticed to stay here in this known way of being, thinking, or relationship any longer. You will only end up on a path that is not meant for you. Okay? Now this can all be very challenging, all right? So remember to bring small joys into your life. The small daily joys, like a lovely cup of tea, a beautiful sunset, beautiful poem, singing, dancing, flowers. Beautiful. The next one is we are in a period where we need to completely trust in ourselves, our abilities, our gifts, and our inner guidance from our team in spirit, our soul, and the universe. As we do so, in this trust, new and unexpected opportunities will be revealed. But this does not mean that you should fake it. You need to be honest with yourself. Overconfidence and inexperience will lead you into troubled waters. We are in a watery month, February. Okay? So wisdom comes from experience. As you enter this month of February, be aware of yourself, trust in yourself, and be open to receive all information, energetic information you're receiving, mental information like what you need to research or what's coming, and physical information, what are you feeling, okay, before you make any decision. Very important, okay? So if you want to stay for the rest of the spiritual guidance, as you're on YouTube, the rest of the spiritual guidance the whole video is on Awakening Support Community. If you feel called to work with me one-to-one, then please do have a look below, have a look at my website for beautiful healing and guidance from me and my team in spirit. Thank you for being here. If you're on the Patreon, stay here with me.